When we talk about gifts, when we talk about our gifts, first of all, think about human needs. Think about things that human needs. Think about human problems. Think about human challenges. Alright? So from physical to mental to spiritual, there are so many human needs and problems. There's so many things that we need as a people. Alright? Physical things, then you're talking about food. We need water, we need shelter, right? Accommodation, we need clothing, we need some things, maybe pleasure, some enjoyment. It's like, okay, from things that we can see with our physical eyes to things that we cannot see. Alright? Like mental things like happiness, we need enjoyment, we need to relax, we need rest, right? We need love, we need fellowship, we need friendship, relationship, we need security, right? So from things that we can see to things that we cannot see, and even to spiritual things, right? So very important. There are different levels of human needs, and again, if we also like check the Maslow hierarchy of human needs, there you also see these things we're talking about, like from the basic level to the advanced level, you know, physical needs, physiological needs, psychological needs, you know, and up to like the level of self achievement and self-fulfillment and all that, right? Okay, so there are different human needs. Now, coming back to gifts, you see, for every human being on earth, there's a gift, and that gift is for solving these needs, is for meeting these needs and solving these problems. The gifts are not just there. Every human being on earth, with no exception at all, like no single human being is exempted. Every human being has a capacity to meet a need and to solve a problem. So the question is, what gift do you have, or what gifts do you have? Because as a matter of fact, everybody has a gift. So think again. I'm sure probably now you might be thinking, okay, maybe I have some gift, maybe I don't have some gift, maybe I've discovered some gift, maybe I've not discovered my gift yet. I do sometimes ask people and be like, oh, what gift do you have? Maybe they could tell, oh, I don't think I have a gift, or they'd be like, oh, maybe it is my gift, maybe that's my gift. They're not sure. You could be skeptical about what you think you have or what you think you don't have and all that. But there's always a caveat. There's always a acid test to know your gift. All right. I'm gonna share some other things with you, but starting with the fact that, okay, what do you spend most of your time doing if money is not gonna be a problem? Like if your mind at that moment is not chasing money, what do you do what do you do most of the time? What do you do with your time? All right, what do you love doing and you spend most of your time doing? That's where you can start from. Like, okay, it could be something as simple as just watching people doing something, or you know, playing tennis or playing football or whatever, whether it's what you do in the house or what you do outside or what you do, you know. So just think about what you do with your time, what you love doing. You see, you cannot miss it. Most times you usually like, okay, think, but is this gonna be something that people are gonna appreciate, or people are gonna reckon with, or people can like say, maybe I want to sell to people, I want to monetize. But now that's where the issue comes in, like the next stage comes in. Like when you discover your gift, okay, that gift is meant to solve a problem, is meant to meet a need. So that's now when you want to take it to the next level of turning your gift into a skill. Because what people pay you for is not your gift, what people pay you for is your skill. Exactly, because people don't pay you for your gift. Yeah, people can appreciate your gift, but they're not going to pay you for it. They only pay you for your skill. For example, let me give you a very, very practical example. you might have the gift of speaking. Like, you might be very good with talking to people, encouraging people, supporting people, doing all of that. Bro, probably most of the people are not gonna pay you for it. They could love how you speak, how you speak nicely, you're very good with talking and all that, but they probably may not pay you for that. But guess what they're gonna pay you for? Maybe if you're now skillful in marketing, they're gonna pay you for marketing skill. You see that now? They're gonna pay you for selling skill, like you can help them to sell. They're gonna pay you big amount for that. You see, or maybe you're gonna be like a master of ceremony, like an MC. They're gonna pay you huge for that. You see that now? So, or maybe you're like a journalist, or you're like a communicator, or you're like a commentator. Or so, when you turn your gift into a skill, that's when people pay you for that. Let me give you another example. Maybe you're good at writing. You're very good at writing things. You can write very nice things, and all that. I do a lot of writing. I'm a writer, right? But then you can write very nice. People might not pay you for that, okay? But then you need to turn your writing to a writing skill. Like, do you know how to write a very good advertising thing? Like maybe write a copywriter. Then people are going to pay you huge amount for that. You see that now? Or maybe you're a creative writer, you're a content writer, or you are, a stylish writer. So you got to turn your gift into a skill. That's what people are going to pay you for. You see that? Are you very good at dancing? If you can dance very well, guess what? People are not going to pay you for just dancing. But then you need to add skill to your dancing, which people are going to pay you for. So on and on like that. So you got to see, first of all, discover your gift, and then turn your gift to a skill, or add a skill to your gift, which is going to make it sellable, that you can now monetize and people are going to pay you for it. So in other series that are going to come up, I will show you many gifts and how you can turn those gifts to skill that you're going to start monetizing and people are going to pay you for that. All right, so stick around and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching and bye for now. Don't forget to subscribe and also share this video, share with your friends, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching and bye for now.